What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the St. Thomas Dynasty here on NCAA 14. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, and today we are taking on FIU, who's currently sits at 0-1 on the season, whereas we got an undefeated 2-0 start to this year so far. FIU, though, seems like they're a solid squad. They took on Michigan State on the road. They're ranked number 6 in the country and only lost by 10. And, you know, it should be a good matchup, man. But we also have 8 recruits visiting our campus today. Those recruits are George Hurst, Kevin Carter, Aaron Horn, Billy Ewing, Matt Wade, Jim Smith, Justin Jones, and Travis Kendrick. All of these guys we have a lead on, and hopefully the goal for today is to get as many of these guys recruited as possible so we can move on to other 2 stars that we're currently recruiting within our pipeline states, you know, and just try to help build this program up as much as we can, get some more young blood in this program, man. I am super excited for this game. Can't wait to get into it. We also have 2 custom recruits joining the squad as well. Introducing Zach Bones, who's going to be replacing Zach Jones, the starting right outside linebacker that is a true freshman. And then our cornerback, we have Jesus Shuttleworth. I couldn't get his full name in there, but you guys get the idea. I know you wanted to play as a safety, but the safety recruit was already taken, so I gave you the best corner. So if you're watching this, hopefully you're okay with that. But yeah, welcome to the squad, Jesus Shuttleworth. Now let's go ahead and get into some game action, shall we? With all of that being said, though, it is time to officially get things underway here. St. Thomas, you know, didn't get the ball first necessarily, but we did force a free and out on FIU very early on. As now St. Thomas is set to take over. Let's see what we can do with our very first drive of the game. We got a 3rd and 4 coming up as Luck is going to drop back the fat pass. He's going to find Lucas Coley, you know, who does have to stop and, you know, make that catch. But, you know, it kind of saves him in a sense. He doesn't get lit up like a Christmas tree, you know, and the completion still happens. So does this completion over to Andrew Green, picking up the first down, no problem. As now we got a fresh set of downs to work with here. 1st and 10 coming up. We throw behind once again to Alex Garcia. It was a dangerous pass, but it doesn't even matter, man. Alex Garcia still makes the catch. The freshman redshirt from last season, who had a, you know, nice breakout campaign, you know, has been a little quiet so far, but does make a nice catch there. Now sophomore redshirt. As now we got a 2nd and 10, trying to throw over the middle. It's Santiago Fallon, but he drops a potential touchdown. As now we have a 3rd and long coming up, basically 3rd and goal. As Andrew Green had a chance to make the catch, it's dropped. And now we got to settle for a field goal instead. As now we'll only take a 3-0 lead here early on, as we have to kick it off back to FIU. And this could be trouble. It's Zap taking it up the middle. And, you know, it's returned to the 35-yard line, as you can see what happened on that first drive. Not really much of happening. 3 and out, like I said. This FIU team was struggling early on, man. As now on their 2nd possession, Byers drops back the pass, and it's intercepted. Jeff Outlaw making some moves out here, man. Picking up his first interception of this game. Nice reading of the quarterback. As now St. Thomas back on the field once again. Another great start. Let's see if we can capitalize, though, as we throw over the middle. It's Andrew Green, but it's dropped, broken up at the last second. So now instead of 1st down, we got to roll with a 2nd and 10 here, where we try to get him with a play action. And Kyle Luck is forced to scramble to the outside. Let's see if he can find anybody. No, he doesn't, but does have some green grass. Is able to get out of bounds before he's hit. He picks up 14 on that scramble. Not too shabby. As now, speaking of scrambling, we have Kyle Luck again with the read option. Deciding to keep it. He nearly picks up another 1st down on the ground. 9 yards, you know, just got to pick up one more to move the chains, and we do just that with ease. Lucas Coley, a tough run, man, gain of 4. So now a couple plays later, Kyle Luck is now set to drop back the pass once again. Luck is looking around, see if he can find somebody. He's going to try to throw to Andrew Green. Just wasn't quite accurate enough on the run. So now we have a 3rd and long to deal with here. Let's see if we can make something happen. As we try to throw it to the outside, it's picked off, but thankfully the safety couldn't get, any feet in bounds. So instead, we got 4th and 9, and we will decide to go for it. Not exactly in the range of this halfback as we throw deep to Boyd, and he's able to break the top off the defense, catching his first ball in the back of the end zone. And that's how St. Thomas is going to make this a 10-0 lead here early in this first quarter. As now we go ahead, kick it off back to the FIU Golden Panthers. As now Sapp, he's going to take it upfield, but it's going to be brought down by Jeff Outlaw. Great defense, but of course, they're going to call a face mask penalty on us, man, and that's going to move them up 15. As now FIU is set to take over after the penalty, now putting them on their own 35. And now it's going to quickly become midfield as Josh Lamb able to take advantage of the middle of the defense. A soft zone, get it to midfield here as now here comes Lamb going to the outside. He's eventually brought down by Tyler Graham, able to pick up 6 yards here. It's now 2nd and 4. Josh Lamb's going to take the sweep up the right-hand side. We actually whiff with Billy Mitchell, but Eric Bradshaw and a couple other St. Thomas defenders were able to come in and make the tackle eventually. As now we have him to a 3rd and 5 now. A couple plays later, they try to run the halfback draw, and Zach Bones is going to bring this man to the ground. As now that is how the end of this first quarter is going to play out, as St. Thomas currently holds a 10-0 lead over Florida International. Looking good so far. So starting this second quarter, they're actually going to try to go for this field goal right here. Let's see if they can get their first points of the day. And it's short. The kick is no good. And now we get a studio update where number 13, North Carolina, is taking on fellow MAC opponent Ohio. They're keeping things interesting right now, only down by 7 early on in the second quarter. Coming back to our game now we have a 3rd and 7, so couldn't quite take advantage of the missed field goal yet. But we get it to Lucas Coley, who is open in the middle of that defense. Just a soft zone that we were able to take advantage of this time around. As now we have another 3rd and 9. We're going to try to make something shake over in the middle. It's a contested catch for Santiago Fallon. He was able to get his hands on it, but it's incomplete. And now FIU is back on this field once again, and we miss the Byers completely. It's going to be a foot race. If it wasn't for him getting stuck on a couple of his offensive linemen, he would have been gone because he had green grass to work with. But instead, it's 2nd and 9 now. It's going to be a halfback screen over to Jordan Pollock, and Eric Bradshaw does make the tackle for us. It's only a gain of 5. As now 3rd and 4 coming up. Going to try to go over the middle, and it's Billy Mitchell. He was there to make the play, can't quite make the catch. And now FIU punts it away, and St. Thomas is back on the field again. Let's see if we can take over here, take true control of this ball game as we're looking. Going to try to throw over the middle. We're hit as we're thrown, and it's just right in front of us. It's going to be marked as an incompletion. Is now 2nd and 10. Try to throw over the middle. It's Hawkins with the interception, and Gerald Bullock is not going to be able to catch him. Neither is any St. Thomas offensive player, as Brooke Hawkins takes that interception to the end zone, and FIU cuts this thing down to a 3-point game. That is exactly what we did not want to do when you have control of the game like we did earlier. And now it's only a field goal game between these two teams. So now here we go, 2nd and 10, following that interception. Going to try to throw deep over to Alex Garcia, but Curtis McDowell is able to get his hands on it. That was almost picked off. As now Kyle Luck seems to be struggling with his performance early on, but does find Andrew Green open on the next play and pick up 16 though. Just not the fastest start for Kyle Luck so far as we throw to the right-hand side. It's Andrew Green again making the catch. That goes for a gain of 14. And it's another first down for the Tommies, as the Tommy offense is looking extremely good right now. Going to try to throw over the middle to Andrew Green. He picks up another 6 yards on that one. Nice little, slant job. Love to see it. As we got a 3rd and long now. Kyle Luck is going to have to scramble. He's going to try to go for this first down. He gets it and is able to get out of bounds as well. Nobody's going to be able to touch this man, not without him saying anything about it. It's now 1st and 10. Off the play action. Going to go over the middle. He finds Andrew Green. It's 27 yards. And he's brought down inside the 5 as well. We're looking to punch this thing in. Get our 2nd touchdown of the day. And it does just that as Santiago Fountain makes the catch. Kyle Luck's 2nd touchdown throw of this game. That's how we end things going into half. We have a 17-7 lead, and we also get the ball to start the second half as well. Let's freaking go. So welcome back to the second half of play as the St. Thomas offense is back on the field, to start the second half. As Kyle Luck, he's going to scramble. He's going to find Jamie Smith, the backup running, or not the backup running back, backup fullback for Ryan Sanders, making the catch for us. As now we're going to try to march down this field once again. It's Kyle Luck off the read option. He's brought down, crushing between 2 Panther defenders. It's a gain of 6 as we only need an inch to pick up this next first down, and it's a tough run. Lucas Coley is going to be given the first down. We keep this drive alive. So now here we go. 1st and 10 coming up here. It's Kyle Luck going, sliding down. Another gain of 9 yards on that one. Looking pretty good so far. And also taking some time off the clock. You definitely love to see it as we pick up another first down on that run. Because now we already got 2 minutes wiped off. It's Green thrown over the middle, but he drops it. Felt the footsteps of number 27, and it's incomplete. So we'll try to pick up the first down once again. Green this time does make the catch, tries to put on a move, but it doesn't necessarily work. And it looks like Andrew Green was shaken up for a little bit. So hopefully he's okay. Might have to follow up on that if we don't see him after this drive. As now we got a 2nd and 10 coming up. It's Coley. He's got a nice hole up the middle. Picking up another first down for this Tommies football team. Just moving on down the field, chewing a lot of clock in the process. A very methodical drive that's pushed off by Coley, who gets into the end zone. And it's now a 24-7 lead against FIU. As now let's see what the Panthers can do in response to our great methodical drive. It's Mike Byers. He's dropping back the pass. He's going to look over the middle. He finds his tight end and Willie Mills, who does pick up 16. There's now another 1st and 10. Byers, he's going to take it on the read option. This looks like trouble. And I don't know, Eric Bradshaw's the only person that can catch him, and he's able to finally make the tackle. Thank goodness for that. It's now 1st and 10 off that huge play. Actually, it's Dylan Byers. I didn't realize that. Oops. But, we're starting to slow them down a little bit. As 3rd and 6, Crum is able to make the catch over the middle. As now FIU is looking to respond here to make this a 2-score game again. And they do just that, going back to Derek Crum, scoring on that possession. It's the first offensive score for FIU all day long. So now after 2 scores in a row between St. Thomas and FIU, let's see if we can keep that positive energy up as Lucas Coley is going to take it up the gut. He picks up 8. If he's had a difficult time finding space, but does get the tough yards when we need to do it. As we had our tight end open, but Kyle Luck did not have the time to get that ball off, so he gets sacked. And now it's 3rd and long once again. Going to try to throw over the middle. We find Santiago Fountain. It's a gain of 21. A dangerous pass, but we're still able to fit it in there. Just a great game. At least a talented quarterback that Kyle Luck is. The best quarterback that we probably had in our St. Thomas Dynasty so far. as now we face a 2nd and 3 coming up. Kyle Luck, he's dropping back to pass. He's going to have to try to throw it away. He gets hit as he's thrown, but it is marked an incompletion. A lot better than a sack. So we'll go ahead, try to get it up the middle, and Lucas Coley can't find the space again. This run defense has been suffocating, as now we had the punt, and FIU now has a chance to make this a 1-score game. Let's see if they make it happen as they go over the middle. It's William Miles taking a huge shot, but still is able to hang on. It's a gain of 16. As now 1st and 10. Byers doing the read option again, and we're able to finally bring him down a little bit better this time. Billy Mitchell was able to come up and make the tackle, but right now we do get him to a 3rd and 4 regardless, as we deflect that pass away. So we hold this FIU team down for a while longer as we go into the final quarter of play. Let's get those 4s up, man. Let's see if St. Thomas can finish and become 3-0 on this young season. So after a 3-and-out for us, FIU is back taking over with a 3rd and 4 coming up. This is a critical play for both teams to try to stave the tides of momentum as they go over the middle. It's William Miles again, as Eric Bradshaw can't make the tackle in time. And it's a fresh set of downs for the Golden Panthers. It's a first new set of downs. It's Josh Lamb. We haven't heard his name in a while, but Eric Bradshaw brings him down regardless. As now Josh Lamb got these guys in a 1st and goal situation. As Byers set to drop back, he's going to throw to the left-hand side. Josh Lamb doesn't make much of an effort to go upfield. And ends up losing 4 yards on that one. It's really strange. Couple plays later, though, 3rd and goal. They throw short over to the left-hand side of Travis Williams, who's immediately brought down by Dale Garrison. And now it's up to this 4th and goal. Let's just do what we need to do to make the stop, and we do just that. As Dylan Byers, they try to run the option. We was ready for it. And now we are able to also get a methodical drive up this field. And that's how we finish things off here in this game. St. Thomas is able to walk away with another dub. 3 wins in a row. I'm pretty sure that is one of the longest winning streaks that we've ever had in this dynasty. St. Thomas, this is going to be your final score. St. Thomas 24, Florida International 14. Alright, man, 3rd win in a row. That is a sweet, sweet sight that I love to hear, man. Let's check out the stats to see how our boys did today. Kyle Luck was alright. He had 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. That did lead to one of the FIU touchdowns. He was also 20 for 35, so not bad. Running game was also putting in that work today. Lucas Coley had a touchdown on the ground. He had 20 carries for 93 yards. Well, Kyle Luck put in some work as well. He had 13 carries for 61 yards. One receiver that also put in some serious work is Andrew Green. He had 8 catches for 118 yards. He was certainly putting in work. The senior out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Santiago Fountain was also able to get into the end zone. He had 3 catches for 30 yards. And then Kajaye Boyd had his first catch as a St. Thomas Tommy, as well as his first touchdown as a touchdown catch. It was for 25 yards today. I usually also don't talk about the blocking, but check out what these guys did today. Gerald Bullock mainly, man, had 8 pancakes today. That is absolutely insane. We had more than, we almost had like a dozen. Yeah, we did have more than a dozen pancakes. We had, let's see here. Jamie Smith had a couple pancakes. Tommy Davis had a couple pancakes. Matt Williams even had a pancake for us. Devon Green did give up a sack, but 13 pancakes versus 1 sack, that is pretty damn good if you ask me, man. And then this defense once again was absolutely just suffocating today, man. Eric Bradshaw and Tyler Graham, each had 5 tackles to their name. Not a lot, but we also weren't on the field a lot, so that's partially why. Corey Ford and Greg Robinson also had multiple TFLs, but Zaire Hill and Adam Wright each got into the backfield as well. And then we also had 2 sacks today. Glenn Robinson had 2 sacks in this game, putting in that work again. And of course, we had an interception from senior redshirt Jeff Outlaw from Clear Lake, Iowa. He was able to return that thing back for 4 yards today. So even with the great news that happened on the football field, going to 3-0 thanks to that win against FIU, we also get some great news off the field. Between the FIU game and the bye week that we had shortly after, we had 8 recruits sign up to play for St. Thomas next season. Those guys were Matt Wade, George Hurst, Kevin Carter, Aaron Horn, Billy Ewing, Jim Smith, Justin Jones, and Travis Kendrick, all signing on that dotted line, committing to St. Thomas football. And as of right now, that also puts us number 8 in the country with 8 total recruits. You know, we're looking pretty good so far. We have leads on a lot of the 2 stars that we're currently going after. But next episode is going to be an interesting one. Unfortunately, Arkansas has fallen from grace. They started off as number 20 in like the preseason polls, but they are currently only 1-4 this season so far. And you know, it's really unfortunate to see. You know, now they did play a bunch of top 25 teams, you know, but you know, they've struggled this season, but that doesn't change the fact that they are extremely good. They're A-, A- on their end, and we're D's across the board. So it's going to be a difficult matchup for us. We'll see if we can pull it off, though. We're certainly not scared. But hey, until then, though, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning into this content, man. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button, as well as subscribe if you happen to be new. This is John J Gaming on the mic, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.